In this video we'll go over how we can put one chicken coop, 4 beehives and a number of planters all inside one 2x2. I think we'll start with a mini tour of the base, which is going to be fairly quick. So we'll begin by going in through the front door. We've placed a campfire just inside so we don't have to worry about jumping up to get onto the planters. Just crouch, close the door, and here we see our planters and our chicken coop. We'll just pet our chickens to make sure they're nice and happy. As long as 3 of those are green, it shouldn't matter. They'll still produce eggs. Here's our beehives. We can see that the temperature's slightly too high because I built slightly in the desert, but it's listed as outside, so they're functioning properly. We go up here and we'll see our additional 6 triangle planters along the planters all around here. And that's it for the tour. And onto the build. This is going to be very quick because it's a simple 2x2. What we are going to need here is a nice flat piece of ground with at least one foundation where it's clear of stones. So that should be fine just there. The reason we want it clear of stones is the chicken coops don't necessarily go down properly if you have stones in the way. Whoops. Right, so now we're just putting 2 door frames just here. And there's going to be walls all around it. I'm going to sort out triangle roofs. Then we're going to put half walls up here. And then square roof. Right, and now we're going to upgrade all this to sheet, apart from the 4 middle squares. Which will become apparent a bit later on. That's the 3rd side. Now we'll do our half walls. And jump up to do the roof. Next we're going to put our triangle floors up here. That's 3 this side and 3 this side. This is for the planters that we're going to store above and then upgrade those to sheet. Right, so we can see we left these as twig. We'll put the TC in just here. Tidy up what I've got here. Right, so we'll put the TC in here, a little bit of upkeep. Won't need that much wood in there, will we? If any. Right, so we'll put a window there and upgrade that to sheet. And I'll put the glass in for it. And then we'll seal it with doors. So we'll have this one opening inwards. Put a lock on it. And then this one will be opening outwards. A quick look round to make sure I haven't missed anything, and yep, I haven't put the shelves in yet, so we'll do those now. So we're going to put our half wall in, then triangles in, and we're going to repeat that on 3 sides. So we're going to demolish this part and then upgrade these to sheet and do exactly the same on the other 2 sections. And one here. And then we're going to put door frames in where we can. Then upgrade these to sheep. Right, and now I think that's it, and just onto the electrics. The components required for this are 3 solar panels, 1 medium rechargeable battery, 2 root combiners, 3 electrical branches, 1 timer, 1 switch, 1 OR switch, 1 AND switch, 5 ceiling lights, 5 electrical heaters, 1 water barrel, 1 fluid switch and pump, and finally 4 sprinklers. Alright, so what we're going to do first is pop outside and put the solar panels on the roof. So we'll put down our foundation just here, and then some steps. We're going to have them facing north. So we're going to put 3 in. We don't really need 3, but it's a bit of overkill. But should you want to keep the sprinklers and the lights on and the heating on all at the same time, constantly, I need to put some ladders in here. And I might as well put the ladder in the other side as well. So on the side next to the door, we're going to put 2 root combiners and connect these up to the solar panels. Try and keep the wiring relatively tidy. And then we'll connect this root combiner along to the next one. Now we're going to connect up another one of the solar panels to the first root combiner. Just here, and then the third one, which we're going to destroy this foundation as well. We don't need to get back up there. Right, now we're going to put in the battery. So we're going to place the battery just here. And connect the root combiners up to this battery. Like so. I'll just sort out our inventory so we got the rest of the components we need. So that's that. Now we definitely need the wire. Right, so we're going to put up a branch just here, and another branch there. Then we're going to put a timer here, and right next to it we're going to put a switch. So now we're going to set both of these to 1. Right, so we're going to change our wire to red. Oops, misclicked. Change it to red. Out the left hand one, and we're going to put that into the right hand one. And then the left hand one we're going to put into the battery out. Right, so from the left hand one, we're going to change the colour of this wire to cyan. And we're going to put this into the timer. And then we're going to change this one to green and put this up and across and into the second branch. Right, now we're going to put an OR switch above them. And connect each one of these to it. So this will go into input B, and this one will go into input A. This is so we can either have it on permanently or have it on to a set amount of time. Right, so we're going to put an AND switch just here. Then the output from this right hand one, which we're going to change to red. We're going to put into the input B, and then on the input A we're going to take the output from the OR switch. So as soon as that OR switch gets a signal, the power from the branch gets put through. So we're going to put a branch in just here. So we're going to connect the input of this branch to the AND switch. So as soon as the AND switch gets triggered, power gets put through to this branch. Try and do this cabling tidy-ish. Right, so now we set this to 1. And then we are going to change this to... No, we're not. We're going to put in the barrel and the water pump. Right, so we'll put the barrel in just here. But we're going to store our water in. And put our water pump up just above it. And then we're going to change the colour of this to blue. This is on the pipe. And then we're going to change to our wire, put it to this purple, make sure it's in the pump power. And we're going to put this across and into the left hand side of that branch, so it's putting 1 power to it. Right, so we'll turn this on as well. We've got no water in there, so it's not actually going to work at the moment, but so if we turn that on, we should be able to hear, yeah, we did hear the pump going. So now we're going to put our lights, sprinklers and heating in for the planters, which are going to be put in underneath here. And then the remaining 2 heaters we're going to put in just up here on each side. Lights go in the middle here and middle here, and then we're going to put them slightly to one side so they can put light out to the planters we're going to put in the middle of the room. We'll do that on all 3 sides. And then we're going to connect the wires up to it. So we're going to change the colour to red, take out the right hand side of the branch here. First we're going to put it into the heater here, and then from this heater we're going to put it into the light in the middle, and then from that light across to this one. Then from here we're going to put it into the heater again, and then from this heater we're going to do the 3 lights and heaters under the shelves. So that's the first one done. This is second. And across to the third. Right, so that's the electrics done. We'll just test it. Make sure all the lights and heaters are all on. Now we'll do our sprinklers, which again we're going to put in next to our lights. Again, we're going to put it off to one side so it will catch the planters if you've put them in the middle. That's the middle one as well. That'll do the shelves above. Now we connect the water. Now this water, you do need to take it to the sprinkler at the top first. Right, I'm going to have to climb up and get on that shelf, which is going to be a bit of a pain. Oh, one more time. There we go. And then we're going to take it down and do the sprinklers below. So that's the first one. The second one, and then finally we're going to take it around to the third one. So, Right, so now we're going to test it again to make sure the sprinklers are all working. Of course they're not, because we haven't got water. Fortunately, we've got a river right next to us. So we'll just go over and fill these barrels up. So we're just filling up our jerry cans, pressing the right hand mouse button, going through doing all 4, then back to base. Right, so back inside. Just turn off the electrics, close the door. Right, so we open the barrel, we select the jerry can, and then we click on give to fill it up. This will take 4 jerry cans. So we'll just finish off with the last one. And then we're going to go and turn on, and we should see all the sprinklers come on. It's including the one above. So we'll turn that back off. Oops. We'll wait until this expires, and then we're going to put this to 90 minutes, which is 5,400 seconds, which is how long I'd expect to have our plants grow for if you got a GGGYYY. So now we've got all that working, we're going to look at getting our beehives down. So we'll just put them into our inventory or our taskbar, and we'll look at destroying some floors and seeing where best it is to place it. Let's wait for this to clear so we can see it. So we're going to try and put this as far back and into the left hand corner as we can. Then this one just there, and again, and then fingers crossed we're going to get one in just here. Ah, there we are. Right, now we're going to put a floor back in. And there we go, we can see these have all shown as being outside. So we're going to upgrade all this to sheet. Then we're going to get our chicken coop, and our plant is ready. So the chicken coop, we're going to make sure the actual coop itself is in the middle of the room, so we'll press R to rotate it. And that isn't going in because of the ladder, so we'll take the ladder off. And then we'll put the ladder back on. Okay, there we go. So that's our chicken coop and our beehives done. Now we'll do our planters. And our fireplace. Right, so all our planters are going around here. This is triangle ones. Like so. Then we'll get up on the ladders to place it on the shelves. These top ones, I wouldn't put anything like corn or sunflowers in them because they'll stick out the top of the base, but anything else can go in here like berries. Right, that's that done. And now we're going to put in our square ones, which is for our crossbreeding. Should be clipping in. I'm not sure where it's clipping in, so we'll do this foot side first and then do this one again so we can be sure. There we go. That's the layout of the farm done so far. We'll turn on the sprinklers and the lighting, and these should all start filling up. Now we just need to find some eggs for the chicken coops and nuclei for the beehives. Right, so chickens are generally found in the meadows or in woodland. You won't believe how long I've been walking around trying to find them. And here's one. You don't kill it, you just follow it. Then every minute or so it will drop an egg, make a sound and then drop an egg, so you get at least a audio warning that it's going to do something. And I bet it's just dropped it before I got there, didn't it? Come on. I should have checked the ground, shouldn't I? Ah, is this going to do it? Ah, there we have. We got an egg. There we go. So that's one egg. So off to find the honeycombs. Now, generally, you find them in oak trees. So we'll just have a look, see if we can spot one. Nope. Ah, there is. Right, so we get our spear and start spearing out. You will need to wear something like a hazmat to stop the bees from stinging you and taking your health down. So we're going to go around and try and get as many of these as we can. Another one over here. A couple of oak trees. Ah, there's one. Oh, there's another one there as well. And the bees will follow you around. You can tell by the amount of times it's stinging me at the moment. Well, I think once we got all 3 of these, it should be enough. Right, that's it. We'll head back to the farm now. So we're back at our farm. We'll start with the chicken coop. So we're going to open the chicken coop up. We see it's food. This is all the food it will take, including honeycomb, but we're going to put wheat in there for the time being. And then we're going to fill up the water by highlighting the water and then clicking give. So it takes it out of the jerry can. Then we're going to put an egg in here and tell it to hatch. See, it's going to take 2 minutes to hatch. So we're going to do our honeycombs in our time. We see they're all fine. So we're going to see if we can get our nucleus by extracting. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so let's sort out the nucleuses for each one. As these produce honey, you can see it's actually producing honey at the moment, or honeycomb. They'll level up, so they'll end up as grade 1 in the end, making it so it makes it quicker. So you see it's producing honey. So that's this bit. So we'll see how much longer it is. Right, we're going to have to fast forward through this. Right, so there we go. Even made the sound. So we do need to pet this. So we'll just pop over and start patting it to make it happy. You'll see the food's already green. The water will gradually go up as it drinks the water. We're just going to get the health, not the health, the happiness right up to max. And you see the water's already gone to green. Now in here, that should, in a second, turn to happy. He says. There we go, it goes to happy. So now, if we move our mouse across it, it says it's happy and it will keep on producing eggs. Right, and that's it for the farm. It's that point where I asked whether you could like and subscribe. It would help me out a load with the YouTube algorithm. I do have my own Rust server up and running called Aqua Rust. It's a monthly wipe, no team limit, 50% upkeep, and helis spawn on the road. Other than that, it's all vanilla. There is a VIP option which includes queue skip, access to the new map prior to wipe, VIP tags in-game, and access to the VIP Discord channel. That's if you click on the join within YouTube. That's about it. If you've got this far of the video, thank you very much for watching.